Hello, and welcome to Meet the Masters. In this episode, we're highlighting Death Knight, a close-range melee juggernaut. Death Knight first appeared in the NCSoft MMO Lineage as a boss character cursed by a dragon's blood and imprisoned within the halls of his dungeon. He joins the Dredgian crew to control his curse and regain more of his memories. He's at his best when he's on the front line, slashing with his greatsword and taking the brunt of the damage. His weapon of choice is the Dragon Slayer, which slashes twice consecutively and can be augmented for increased weapon damage, attack speed, or decreased overheat. It's important to note that Death Knight uses his own health as a resource for skills, so be sure to watch your HP bar when planning your attack. Death Knight's passive is Dark Pact, which has two effects. Siphoning Blade allows him to recover a small amount of HP every few moments by hitting enemies with his sword. Forever Damned will trigger once he reaches 0 HP, reviving him on the spot and regenerating a portion of his health after a short channel. His survival skill is Ignore Wounds, which allows Death Knight to shrug off all damage from enemy skills, not including basic attacks or crowd control. He also gains increased movement speed for a short time. SKELECRASH charges Death Knight forward in a line, damaging enemies and unleashing a slash that knocks foes away at the end of the charge. If an enemy is struck by the movement portion of the charge, they take reduced damage. When ranked up, the skill will provide reduced HP consumption and an additional attack after charging. HELLFIRE coaxes a cross-shaped burst of flames from the target area, dealing moderate damage and inflicting stacks of burning. Ranking up this skill reduces HP consumption, increases cast distance, decreases skill cooldown, and increases attack range. Skullcrack readies a debilitating strike for Death Knight's next attack, stunning its targets. Adding ranks to this skill reduces HP consumption, increases slow percentage, and increases stun duration. Quickening buffs Death Knight, decreasing heat buildup while increasing attack and move speed. Upgrading the skill will reduce HP consumption, increase defense, and increase the effect's duration. Death Knight's ultimate skill is Unholy Fury.
Death shall escape!
He emits a shockwave that stuns nearby enemies and buffs Death Knight, reducing heat buildup, increasing attack speed, move speed, defense, and HP recovery. Adding ranks to this skill increases weapon damage, attack radius, and increases the buff's duration. Death Knight is strongest when he's up close and personal with his enemies. Keep attacks frequent to take advantage of his Dark Pact passive. For extra damage, kit him out with HELLFIRE and Quickening. Combine Quickening with his Unholy Fury to stack buffs and turn yourself into a frenzy of swings and maniacal laughter. For a support kit, SKELECRASH and Skullcrack can both be utilized offensively and defensively. Charge towards enemies to initiate or peel, or charge away to avoid danger. Utilize Skullcrack to keep enemies off of your allies, or to keep them in place while you unleash your Unholy Fury. When playing against Death Knight, it's important to keep your distance, or send in someone who can handle a little heat. Be extra careful when he combines Unholy Fury with Quickening, as he receives a huge offensive burst from all the buffs they provide. Do your best to keep your distance once this combo comes out, and remember, his passive will revive him once his health reaches 0. This part of the passive has an extremely long cooldown, so press your advantage once that benefit has been used up. Death Knight is your up-close and personal juggernaut with a kit that has great defensive passives, single target damage, and AoE crowd control, allowing him to zone and take hits while still dishing out some damage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give us a like. You can learn more about other masters at playmxm.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more info.